Cole McKenna tilted his hat down further over his eyes and squinted into the sun, trying to see the empty ranch from the edge of his own property. His horse shifted impatiently beneath him, and he patted his neck. "Easy, Sheriff," he said absently. "I know we've got work to do. Give me a second, all right?" The bay snorted, but it remained still. Cole couldn't blame him. He had probably made Sheriff make the long trek a bit too often over the last year. He didn't have the chance to make it as frequently as he actually wanted to, though, as it wasn't exactly a short ride from his own ranch. The Silver River Ranch, which he shared and ran with his brothers, wasn't small. Even with a ride to the very edge of it, he couldn't see much of Raven Branch from here, and what he saw was never interesting. Nothing much happened in the driveway of a ranch, after all. He used the recent storm as an excuse to come out here today. He'd told Marshall, his older brother, he would check the fence for damage. He had actually done that, but then he'd steered his horse over to the edge of the perfectly fine perimeter fence and looked at what had been the Carson Ranch. Marshall probably would have been as impatient with him as the horse was. There was always something to be done on a ranch, and Marshall took it all very seriously. But Cole couldn't help it. Raven Branch had been empty ever since Hank Carson had died last winter. His kids had headed off to the city years ago, but even without anyone to help him work the ranch, the man hadn't let 1 square inch of the place sell. He knew his kids were selling when he was gone. He'd said as much to Cole a few years ago. He wanted to enjoy it while he could. Cole sighed. He hated to see the place go. Hank Carson had worked long and hard to keep it up and running smoothly, and it was a shame to watch it all go to waste. Even the driveway, which was all he could see from where he sat, looked neglected. Cole realized it was a little depressing to be here this late in the evening, with the sinking sun illuminating all that great land going to seed from lack of someone to work it. He was turning to ride back home when he saw a big black truck kicking up dust in the Carsons' long driveway. There was a big orange U-Haul hooked to the truck. It looked like someone had managed to buy the place after all.